a very good crew for an important game in the ACC season as we are upon the final week of the regular season. With so many injuries, as Jim Larinaga described to us this morning, as catastrophic. They've lost tons of points and tons of talent, but here's Elijah Olaniyi to the tin. Wall to 10 side for three. Kameron McGusty hits Olaniyi on the cut, finishes. Clark off the down screen, sees space. No call on the goaltend. That was close there. Huff. Transfer from Indian Hills Community College, native of Italy.
Down, if I'm Miami, I'm looking to push off the miss. Try and get as much early offense as possible. A great sign. Great movement there.
Turnover, Clark on a 4-on-1. Oh, he turns it over. You don't expect that from Clark. Now we got a 4-on-1 the other way. Good ball fake finish by Kameron McGusty, and the Hurricanes go up 11-10. Hauser, Austin Capstra, and Tomas Wald at Tensai are being honored. JC, how much does senior night factor a little bit? Was this a weird, what was it like for you?
This team had their full roster. They'd be competing for a conference championship. They have that talent, but they're out here competing, doing their best right now, and protecting the rim, doing a great job.
And shoot, one of the bottom 2 percentages in the league, but they're getting where they need to get right now.
Simple exchange.
Virginia's 4th offensive rebound, and the Kings do a decent job on the defensive glass. You don't want to give the Hoos second chances with this efficient offense.
I think you have a notebook. It says Cornette's cheesy lines are just put together right there, and you've got them all scripted out, and you pull from that.
Owen offensively, Kihei Clark, little hesitation, delivery to McCoy. McCoy down it.
Good coach Larinaga was worried about that, how they play the pack line defense. They'll pack it in. They won't find the lanes, but they've had some lanes, and you're right, they've spaced it well. McCoy's getting great minutes here, 6 points right away. Olaniyi to the tin, finishes. Have a good first 10 minutes. They're up a point, which, they're right in it, but I wouldn't exactly say this was a strong start for them. Defensively, offensively, has been solid.
Side of it, very cerebral in movement, keeping his eyes up to reward the big fella Kafaro with the punctuation. Again, Kihei Clark with that dribble drive. This time, same hesitation move. The shooters like Murphy and Hauser on that front line really being able to hurt you. They've done a decent job.
Nasir Brooks going to work, finishing through Kafaro. Isaiah Wong again enters it into Nasir Brooks. I think they got a little bit of an advantage here with Kafaro on him.
They kind of like Kings like this matchup with Brooks, and 2 times in a row.
The ball goes in the post for UVA. That is an automatic double. But they did not do it on back-to-back possessions. We'll see if that changes. Ooh, McGusty, Euro, finish. And the Canes up 2.
Loses a 5 straight, just coming out here letting it fly.
And loses 9 of 10, the 1 win over Duke. But we have said they've battled hard all year. They have 14 points in the paint right now. Shot fake, good closeout by Brooks.
I like to see Huff pull the trigger. He had a spot there where he's catch and shoot. You got to take that, make him pay if they're not going to guard you. Hauser ain't going to be as kind. If he gets that look from 3, my man shooting 46% from distance, he's going to let it fly.
And 5th in the nation as a squad, 40%. Look at McGusty spinning, winning. Tensei driving to his weak hand, falls to McCoy. Johnny on the spot. He's now got 8 points off the pot. 20% of the bench minutes, which is bottom 30 in the nation. So he leans on his starters a lot, but these bench guys, Justin McCoy in particular, Kafaro, have a big impact in this game early.
Absolutely, absolutely. Drew up a set there, trying to give McGusty the alley-oop. Didn't have it. You got to be disciplined enough to pull back.
But now it's been a different story the last few minutes.
Yeah, you can't open the door, Dal. We know that when you're playing a team as disciplined, high IQ, and as talented. Good exchange there for Miami.
Step through by Murphy.
hasn't been able to make that difference as Virginia's built on this league.
And Beekman finishes off the drop-off by Walter Tensai. 13-point advantage. A funk since the 4:10 mark of the first half. Now 7 turnovers, last 11 possessions. Wong operating on the wing. Pull up from 3. Good.
Scorer can step out and shoot like a Kevin Pittsnoggle. If everybody remembers him from West Virginia, or Karan Butler. Those guys are when I got my number called and played 30-plus minutes.
This has been not a lot of offense here in the first 8 minutes of the second half. And it's funny because it was at a much faster pace than anybody would have thought in the first half.
Give you one every now and again, keep you on your toes, brother.
Huff's only play, this is now his 12th minute, as he squares up for the 3, and he gets that one to go.
Canes here, off the bad miss from Huff. You got to push that thing on the initial thrust. You got to run a little bit harder, but they are exploring early offense. McGusty gets one up there early. You get the putback from Walker.
Head fake by Hauser. Delani mismatch inside.
In the right place. High IQ defender, understanding positioning and placement, gets it done.
Casey Morsell, baseline drive, will reverse, puts the Hoos up 10. Huff wants a touch, not going to get it. Oh, Murphy, tough step back. Isaiah Wong, leading scorer for the Hurricanes, still sitting on 8 points. McGusty tries to shoot it over Clark, and he does just that.
Going to commit to guarding in transition. That's going to be a catch and shoot.
Hauser in the post, quick spin, lays it up past Delani.
That's got to be coerced to pass that thing down low.
Usually, but I'll tell you what, when I had a guy that could score down there, I want to give it to him. I want to stay on the strong side. Then kick it back out. I want to get this shot up.
Everybody on one side.
How about that?
And he pays off. Whole left side. Go ahead, young man.
Confidence in his best player to go get a basket.
Beekman replaces up. Drives it hard, lays it in. I'll play it out now. 6 on the shot clock. Hauser around the screen. 3. And they're going to check if it's a 3 or a 2. Him coming back was a huge news for every Hoos fan. To the 10 and a finish by Chase Coleman. 2 years here at UVA. Important piece, a guy that can stretch the floor as McGusty hits the fadeaway, and that'll be your final, 62-51. On senior night, snapping a 3-game skid. He still has a chance at the ACC championship.